Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com, and hot on the heels of our unboxed video for the OMD EM10, that lovely little Olympus, we have the unboxed video for the Olympus 12-40 f2.8 Pro Zoom. You can see the nice box here, and following in the line of what I said with the EM10 box, really nice packaging. Like I said with the earlier video, I think Olympus is taking a page from the Apple playbook because these boxes just look damn good. Just to give you an idea, you got a slip case cover for the box itself, and then the box opens up, very nicely packaged. We've got warranty card, little manual booklet there. Comes with a soft case, which is nice. Not all lenses do that. Not all manufacturers provide that. And just want to point out that the lens comes all in bubble wrap, packaging of a nice plastic, and then that kind of soft, silky, protective material. And in this kind of clamshell corrugate structure inside, which gives the lens a lot of protection, both in terms of, when it's being shipped to the store, when it's being shipped to you, so handling and whatnot. So you're not gonna, you got a pretty darn good chance you're not gonna have any problems with your lens due to the fact that there wasn't enough packaging in the box. I always like to see that, so I just want to point that out. Not only is it a really slick looking box, there's the front right there, and you can see it's got the lens and the M.Zuiko Pro notation, and then it has this sleeve that slides over it, and so it makes for a really, the sleeve's even glossier, so it makes for a really nice presentation of a box. One of the nicest lens boxes I've seen. I know it might seem kind of silly to be going on about a box, but it just looks slick. Okay, the lens itself, just picking it up is impressive. For a little lens, it has a solid, it's got some heft to it. I wouldn't say it's heavy, but you definitely pick it up and it doesn't feel like, variable aperture zoom that they would include as a kit lens. This lens has a solid feel to it. It's all pretty much metal, and it zooms out. You can see there. It's not an internal zooming lens. The push-pull ring here on the lens, let me see if I can show you that there. This is how you go to manual focus. This ring slides down, has a nice solid click to it, and it just feels really well made, well machined, well put together. As I mentioned, it's all metal. The ring itself, both the focus rings are metal there, that push-pull ring and the focus ring. It's just a really nice lens as far as the build quality and the materials. There's the front element there. What is the millimeters on that? 62 millimeters for filter size. In the rear, I would say, I've handled a lot of lenses in my time as a photographer, and I would have to say that of all the zooms that I've handled and played with, and that includes, the Nikon f2.8 24-70, the Canon 24-70, the Nikon 17-55 f2.8, all the pro zooms from those companies. This could be the nicest zoom that I've actually held in my hand. As far as fit and finish, attention to detail, smoothness. The zoom ring on here is extremely smooth. I love this focus. I don't know if they call it a clutch mechanism or what it is, but this focus lock ring to go to manual focus and on and off. A lovely built lens. Really nice. As I said, I think it's probably the nicest lens construction-wise. I wish Nikon and Canon would take a page from Olympus's playbook here and build their zooms to this level of quality, so that you just be this impressed taking it out of the box at how nice it feels, how nice the build quality is, the fit and finish, how it's put together, the appearance and feel of the materials, the smoothness of the zoom ring, the focus ring. And they give you a very nice hood, which a lot of companies aren't including anymore. And it's got a really nice locking mechanism on here. It's got like a two button that you push, and it locks on. I think that the outside ring on that may actually be metal. Maybe not. Maybe it's plastic. But the fact that it almost looks metal and almost feels metal tells you how well made it is, how nicely put together, how nicely machined it is. It's probably one of the nicest lens hoods I've seen for a zoom lens or any lens. So as you could tell, my initial impressions here with this Olympus 12-40 are very favorable. This is a constant f2.8 lens, so that means that even from 12 millimeters at its wide end right to 40 millimeters, you've got f2.8 constant aperture, which is a huge advantage. That's why you pay more for an f2.8 Pro lens. This lens is reputed to be very good. I'm really looking forward to putting it through its paces. I have the GX7 here. I have the Olympus OMD EM10 here, and we'll do a lot of shooting with this and see how it performs. But I'm expecting good things based off everything I've heard. Yeah, my first impressions, very favorable. So stay tuned, and we'll let you know how it performs on the cameras, how it performs taking photos and video, and we'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of photography, videography, and technology right here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks a lot, folks. Oh, and by the way, if you have any questions you'd like answered about the Olympus 12-40 f2.8 Pro, let me know. I should also point out, this lens is not image stabilized. The other lens that's the big competitor to this is the Panasonic 12-35 f2.8. It's a little shorter, but it does have built-in image stabilization. Not an issue on the Olympus bodies because they have built-in image stabilization on the body. But if you're using the Panasonic bodies and you're doing video and whatnot, you don't have your image stabilization coming from your lens, so you're left out in that area. So if you're heavily into Panasonic, especially those that are doing video, you might want to consider the OIS version of the Panasonic lens of this, the 12-35. In any case, let me know if you have any questions that we can answer for you while we're doing our review of this lens. We'll talk to you soon, folks. Thanks a lot.